formerly Black Hat amps, if that even matters anymore. We're inside this brute force at the request of the seller, and he has agreed to take it back. Hopefully we can hook him up and figure some things out. First thing stands out to me is, where's the sandbar resistors for Class A B1? Well, they're not here. Okay. And I don't know if they've done something else funky somewhere else in this thing, you know, to take the place of the sandbars. I can't say that. So, you know, I'd say it's only running in Class C right now. That's a guess, but I'd say it's just running full-time Class C. This power wire mod, this no way this is factory. Okay, because I cannot imagine that somebody from a factory or a manufacturer, if we can get it to focus in there. See that wire frayed out, resting on the wire of the RF transformer to ground. That would be bad. Well, you know, I don't know what would happen if you shorted that dead to ground. It's shorted to ground anyways, in a way, right there, but anyway. It would screw something up. This resistor here, I don't know if we can hit this. Obviously seen better days. Okay, it's visually, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. You can a little bit there. It's turning brown in the middle. It's turning, and that's a 500 milliamp circuit. That 2 watt resistor, 1.5 watt resistor should never get hot unless you have a shorted pill. These, which I've never seen before, which is actually kind of neat. These fuses, I'm still assuming they're fuses, even though we're getting some strange readings. They read bad, which would explain some things. That maybe, just maybe, this section's gone. Driver section's working. Going into here. And it just goes haywire from there. We saw 300 watts out of it dead key, swinging backwards. Cannot imagine these 1446s giving us 300 watts, but anything's possible. I'd say it's just degraded, and they, you know, not to embarrass the guy, because he's a really cool guy, the guy that sold me this, and agreed to take it back. Real nice eBayer, and if he wants to say his name in the last video, I'll say his handle, but I won't until then. He said he was, in his description when he sold it, said he was, you know, turning off his boss's computers and all kinds of stuff happening. Well, if this section's gone, but it's still trying to do something, RF's flying everywhere. Literally going everywhere. I set one of those little Chinese $6 blue LED meters. I set one of them on fire, shot a fireball a foot in the air, just with RF. When I was, you know, I built a box that had seen better days. Obviously it malfunctioned, and it was a stupid mistake on my part, but you know, RF can cause some damage. I blew up a 52 amp power supply, didn't I, Steve?
Yeah.
Screwing around with RF. But anyways, this thing has got issues. And I just want to show the guy. We got a knock at the door.
See.
Hey, I like money. Another satisfied customer. So anyways, there you have it. This right here is gimpy. You got the full, I guess it's an 8 gauge, I'm guessing. You know, it did a pretty good solder job here. But over here, you can see they cut off virtually 3/4 of the wire. And got just about a 12 gauge worth, maybe, soldered to the board. I see other bad things that I learned just recently, actually. You see these perforations. See these little perforations that goes through the board? See those little holes? Well, you have absolutely no gap in between your heat sink, okay, and those holes right there. There's in this board. Somebody has done some heavy duty. I don't know if that's an add-on over there, but man, it sure looks like an add-on. You definitely hear somebody's did some heavy duty work here. They've really done some work on the driver's section. You can tell that they've popped it and got in there and fixed it. But if you solder, you just go in there like your copper board soldering, and you just lay in the super solder to it. You just lay in the goop to it. He goes right through those holes straight to ground. And bad things happen when that occurs. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but You would have to strip this almost, oh my God, you'd have to really get hip deep into this to tell that. But right now, these fuses are blown, every indication. We're going to wait and see what the guy wants to do. We did an evaluation, no charge, of course. And to get hip deep in it, we have to get hip deep in it. So there you go. Neat box. But boy, somebody sure laid a soldering iron to it. All right, we're going.